Well, hello there, family. Pull up a chair and let's sit a spell under the shade tree of truth that we've all seen the viral video going around. That brave soul standing up in front of the city council in Ozark, Missouri, breaking down how 12 little Flock Falcon cameras have been quietly tracking our vehicles, our bumper stickers, and even our hair color since January of 2023, that it's easy to get angry. It's easy to look at that video and feel your spirit get heavy when you hear about innocent families getting pulled over at gunpoint just because an imperfect AI algorithm mistook a 0 for the letter O on a license plate. Our brother Richie from Boston dropped a heavy truth bomb when he looked at that footage and said the time for going to city council meetings is coming to an end. He says they're going to do what they're going to do, whether we vote, beg, or cry about it. And from a strictly worldly perspective, he's right. The system doesn't care about our paperwork anymore. But that is exactly where the illusion stops, and our true work begins. To understand what's really happening, we have to look past the bait. What we are witnessing right now is a masterclass in a two-tier surveillance system, and Flock is nothing but the sacrificial scapegoat. Tier 1 is the scapegoat. The Flock camera poles. They are cheap, low to the ground, and flashy. The system wants us to see them. They want us fighting over them, pushing them over, and burning up all our mental energy protesting them. Why? Because while your eyes are locked onto that camera pole at the intersection, you aren't looking up. It's a magic trick designed to study our reactions and gather data on how we handle the onset of compliance. Meanwhile, Tier 2 is the real matrix. While we look one way, they are surveilling us 10 different ways from Sunday. We're talking about advanced adaptations plugged directly into the internal photocell receptacles of standard LED streetlights. Little multi-angle cameras tucked neatly underneath that you would never even notice walking by. We're talking about automated tracking systems driving up and down our neighborhoods, hidden inside garbage trucks, school buses, and overhead drones. All of this data is funneling into massive, power-hungry domestic data centers. This isn't just about catching a car thief. It is the infrastructure for a total 24/7 automated AI surveillance grid designed to monitor every move, financial transaction, and social credit metric. Now, this is where the spiritual awakening comes in, and this is why we don't panic. The architects of this digital prison are playing a three-dimensional game, but we are multi-dimensional beings. They want you trapped in fear, because fear lowers your vibration. Fear makes you heavy. They want you to think that if they lock down the physical world, they lock down you. But hear me clear, family. You are not a body. You are a light body being temporarily inhabiting a physical form, this flesh and bone suit we walk around in. Yes, it's bound to the gravity of this earth. And yes, eventually the body goes down to grave, but the spark inside you, the consciousness, the eternal light, cannot be tracked by a camera. It cannot be digitized by a streetlight sensor. And it's sure as world cannot be contained by an AI algorithm. They can build their data centers until the grid glows in the dark, but they cannot touch the kingdom within you. The ultimate awakening of consciousness is realizing that the prison only works if you agree to live inside their frequency of fear. When you step out of that frequency, you become unmanageable. Richie says the meetings are over, and he's right in the sense that the system won't reform itself. So what do? We don't go begging the prison guards to build nicer cages. We change the way we live. First, withdraw your energy. Stop feeding the beast with your constant attention, outrage, and fear. Ground yourself in nature, in spirit, and in the present moment. Second, build offline community. The digital world is tightening, so we must expand our physical, spiritual circles. Connect with your neighbors, trade locally, look into each other's eyes, and build trust where no camera can reach. And finally, speak the truth in love. Wake up the minds around you, not by screaming about the doom, but by radiating the light of awareness. Help others see the two-tiered trap so they can detach their spirits from it. The physical world may be heading down a slippery slope, but our elevation is entirely up to us. Keep your vibration high, keep your light bright, and remember who you are. Peace and blessings, family.